Welcome to this presentation on cybersecurity, common threats to end users.
The four different types of personal records are medical, education, employment, and financial records. Medical records, electronic health records, include physical health, mental health, and other personal information that may not be medically related. Educational records include information about grades, test scores, attendance, courses taken, awards, degrees awarded, and disciplinary reports. Employment records can include past employment, performance, and salary information. Financial records include information about income, expenditures, can include paycheck stubs, credit card statements, and ratings.
Threats to Internet services. There are many essential technical services needed for a network and ultimately the Internet to operate. These services include routing, addressing, domain naming, and database management. These services also serve as prime targets for cyber criminals. Criminals use packet sniffing tools to capture data streams over a network. This means that all sensitive data like usernames, passwords, and credit card numbers are at risk. Packet sniffers work by monitoring and recording all information coming across the network. Criminals can also use rogue devices such as unsecured Wi-Fi access points if the criminal sets up near a public space, such as a coffee shop. Unsuspecting individuals might sign on and the packet sniffer copies their personal information. Domain names DNS translates a domain name such as facebook.com into its numerical IP address. If a DNS server does not know the IP address, it will ask another DNS server with DNS spoofing or DNS cache poisoning. The criminal introduces false data into a DNS resolver's cache. These poison attacks exploit a weakness in the DNS software that causes the DNS server to redirect traffic for a specific domain to the criminal's computer instead of the legitimate owner of the domain. Packets transport data across the network or the Internet. Packet forgery or packet injection interferes with an established network communication by constructing packets to appear as if they are part of a communication. Packet forgery allows a criminal to disrupt or interrupt packets. This process enables the criminal to hijack an authorized connection or denies an individual's ability to use certain network services. Cyber professionals call this man-in-the-middle attack.
Threats to key industry sectors. The key industry sectors such as manufacturing, transportation, energy, and communication are involved in networks, which can make them targets to hackers. For example, the smart grid is an enhancement to the electrical generation and distribution system. The electrical grid carries power and energy to our houses, and the smart grid plays a large role. Attacks have happened on large industries in the past. For example, Stuxnet targeted supervisory control and data acquisition systems, or SCADA, and is believed to be responsible for causing substantial damage to the nuclear program of Iran. SCADA systems are used to monitor and control equipment in industries such as telecommunications, water and waste control, energy, oil and gas refining, and transportation.
Threats to people's way of life. Cybersecurity is the effort to protect networks from unauthorized access such as unsecured websites. On a personal level, everyone needs to safeguard their identity and computing devices. At corporate or business levels, it's the employees' responsibilities to protect the organization's data from any unsecure websites. At the state level, national security and the citizens' safety and well-being are at stake. The U.S., the National Security Agency, the NSA, is responsible for surveillance activities such as monitoring everything. The NSA built a completely new data center just to be able to process the growing volume of information they're receiving. The efforts to protect people's way of life often conflicts with their right to privacy.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.